Oh, so you want to hear about Trampleball, eh?
Huh? So you want to hear about Trampleball?
Trampleball? Yeah, I was in it.
What do you want me to talk about? You want me to talk about the beginning of Trampleball, or you want to talk about the end of Trampleball? Started with a simple idea. Kid with a dream. A dream and a trampoline. Nothing better to do. Like everything else, it became a business. It became about the money.
I was a big star. And look where I am now. It's terrible.
When I was in it, no fear Brolak, everyone watched it. They were all over the place. All the girls were screaming, all the guys wanted to be like me, but I never won. I think it was rigged.
Hot 4. That was a good year.
Trampleball, eh? I look back on one of the better times of my life, eh, see?
Trampleball originally started over in Europe, from what I'm aware of. I believe there was something about a sword and a Highlander. And I think it started off with, actually you had to behead your opponent. And you threw severed heads around.
Back in my day, Trampleball was played with no trampoline. We found grenades on the beach and tossed them and caught them. The poor fella lost his arms.
Back when I was on the trampoline, though, oh man, it was like I was on top of the world.
And I come over there, and I see this just barbaric ritual of people throwing each other around and pushing and shoving. I'm like, wait a minute. This is not Trampleball.
We became a global phenomenon. I get in prison though. My empire falls apart under me. The government comes in, seizes assets, put Joe Blow Gennaro in charge, say he's the cleanest of us all. That was a disaster.
You know, Commissioner Dan Battaglia got what he got coming to him. You know, he was just, you know, he was a shitty businessman. He was just not a nice person in general.
The man knew how to run a business. Me and him made a lot of money together, so I've got quite a bit of respect for him.
I'm a rich man. Look at my memorabilia. You wish you had memorabilia like that.
Played for Berlin. Good team. Good team. Dominated the European leagues. Became the champion. And then a few years later, I get a call from Mr. Dan Battaglia. Tells me he's the commissioner of American Trampleball. Telling me about all the glitz and glamour and everything. So I'm like, could use a change of pace.
I'm a bit sketchy on the past of Trampleball. Something about, I don't know, the commission had some dirty secrets and he did some under things. I just stayed away from them after it was over.
And I know he eventually turned Trampleball into tying it in with the mob and all that other bullshit.
Sports betting, it's a complicated business. You have to know when your guys need to take the fall.
If you can look past all that, I mean, the man's got some integrity. I hear he's collecting memorabilia or something I wish I could get into, definitely.
Hardships is trying to sell Stonewall Scalise as a marketable figure to children. The man was a train wreck. I go back in the locker room, he's got 6 kilos of coke on him. 3 hookers. You don't sell the action figure with the hooker.
I had the women, the money, a home, fast cars, wardrobe. Now look at me! I've got a towel and an oven mitt. That's what drugs and hookers will do to you, I guess.
I wanted to come back and play, but the doctor said that besides my abuse with alcohol and my overgrown temper, the 7 cracked ribs and the lacerations on both my feet and my severely sprayed knee, I shouldn't go back into it.
Dude, my dad was black and my mom was Latino. What do you want?
I went out with him to bars and strip clubs all the time. That dude is as black and as Latino as you can get.
Alright, fine. Not Hispanic, not even black. I'm from a small city in Eastlake, Ohio. I work at a GameStop. I mow my lawn, you know, to make an extra allowance. You know, I graduated from community college with a background in bowling and archery. And just, what do you want, dude? Trampleball was just, it was a chance for me to really make an impact in the sport. You know, try to make something of my life. You know, you always look at celebrities and sports stars on TV and think, oh, I could do that. And then when I actually did it, you know, I thought I was going to go to new heights until Dan ruined it all.
You don't know how many times I wanted that title off Tall Ball Chris Petruccio. He didn't make me a dime. Kids didn't like him. Parents didn't like him. His DVDs sold like shit. So I give Stonewall the chance. I put him in the spotlight, and he lets me down. And he lets me down. I blame Chris Petruccio for the fall of Trampleball.
Yes, I missed the trampoline. I could beat these young whippersnappers. I could... like, no fear Brolac. Piece of cake. No pile, style. I heard he died.
What are you talking about? Pile all style? He's gone? What happened? No. Get off me. Get off me.
Yeah, pile all style. I mean, look at this shirt. Look at it. Look at it. Cigar? Come on. I mean, Jesus. This is me out here on my penthouse. Look at this. Look at this view. It's a beautiful view.
I wouldn't doubt him. He never really amounted to anything in life. He couldn't really do anything. He was a good sport about losing, though. He never really came over and yelled at anyone. I didn't think he'd be the kind of guy to kill himself with painkillers.
I don't really know what anyone in Trampleball is doing these days anymore. I haven't seen anybody.
I couldn't give Trampleball up. It was too good. And I knew that there were many college-age Europeans out there who were just starting their Trampleball careers, and I knew that there was bigger and better things than just the European leagues, and that some of them might want to go to America and make millions of dollars now that the government's taken it over. So I decided to have a training camp.
I've got some different sports concepts I'm working on right now. I can't speak too much about them. Legal stuff. A couple years, I'll be back on top of the sports industry.
I'm coming back. I'm working my way. And look at this. I'm almost back there. I mean, I'll be there one day. Definitely.
A lot of thinking. I decided that, well, I'm going to turn it around. And I opened up Trampleball Town Tavern. And, well, as you can see, it's a nice, fine establishment.
This is my cane of fucking parrots.
You see, this is a question that's been debated for years. All the guys in the company want to take credit for it. Everyone knows it was my idea. It was my trampoline, my money, my effort, my blood, my sweat, my tears. They had nothing to do with it. That's why they don't get a check for it anymore. That's why one of them's running a bar. One of them's dead. One of them's over in Europe peddling some crap to kids. I think one of them's mowing a lawn, got another one in a home. No, not me. Memorabilia.
Never won. I think it was rigged.
Swear to you, Sonny, you better not go over to those European side. Damn.
You don't know what it's like to have 26 federal agents show up at your house at 4:30 in the morning, do you? No, you don't.
It's a shame, really, because, you know, nobody wants to die not being known for anything except being fucking lazy. I mean, look at me. I'm Hispanic now. I should be... How can you be more lazy than I am?
I've been doped up on painkillers ever since.
Ball up in the air! Oh, yeah! Oh my! He's like a Wolverine unleashed!
This is dinner time. Yeah, dinner time.
Putting on this image of European, you know, ooh, I'm European, ooh, it just doesn't work. I mean, the Americans know how they know how to live. I mean, this is comfortable. Why should I get all fucking suited up and brush my hair and shave and shower every day? It just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me.